I actually had heard about Kevin doing this well before it actually was like really happening for sure, and like he had talked to me about coming on board, and I was kind of like, when I first heard about it, I was like, sounds difficult. Like, how are you going to keep price points with having to fly the seafood and everything? But Kevin doing the way he does stuff, he had it all worked out. It's as fresh as you could get on the East Coast, though. It's literally like from the ocean to us, 4 hours old. And for us to be able to do that in the Midwest is something special. Worked raw bar a lot early on just because I love shucking oysters. And just sitting there, and you'll get people who will try it, like be like, oh, I can't try an oyster, I've had one before, they're terrible. Like, well, you probably didn't have a fresh one before, so try it. If you will, try one now. Most of the time they're willing to try it, and they're like, wow, that's great. So it's cool to see people who like were turned off on seafood, or like even like fish. Like if you get a bad piece of fish, you may never want to eat seafood again. So it's cool to see people who've been turned off that are willing to try it, and they're like, oh, so this is what it should be. People think about it just a piece of meat on a plate, and they don't care about it, and it's like something died for that, and like you need to do your best to respect it, and by doing like treating food with the utmost respect. Like that's one thing like with cooks that I make sure that everybody understands. You don't burn things. When you burn things, you wasted something, and it's not only money, it's environment. So if you overcook 40 lobsters, you killed 40 lobsters for no reason. You just wasted them. Cool to be able to pay respect to the food that gave its life, or somebody worked so hard to put on your table, just to respect them as well. It's the same reason here we have pictures of our lobstermen who go out and fish it for us. Like without them, we couldn't do what we do. Dino, my guy who catches me shrimp in New Orleans, every once in a while he'll call me and be like, hey, we're gonna go out, I don't know how we'll do, it's really bad storms. And we're like, it's only happened like once or twice in the last 2 years where he's been like, I can't go out. He goes out in terrible weather and they risk their boat capsizing, and same with the guys who fish the lobster in Maine every once in a while. You get stuck in a storm, no matter where you're at in the world, it's dangerous, and these guys are doing that to provide food for people, and it's important to make sure that what they did for us, we respect it.